Okay, everybody, welcome to another day of Spiritual Truth. I'm here with Dr. Cjmw, and I'm just going to call her CJ for all of you out there from now on. She's going to be joining our team. Hi, Doc.
Hi.
Now, I'm going to call you CJ because we have so many doctors, but
that works for me.
Yeah, I like CJ, but they can see your Dr. CJ.
Yeah.
And the reason I let them know that is because on the front of our page now, you're on our page, and we have you down for a prayer place, a prayer website, and also a healing website. So I know you're a doctor, but I find that you're a fabulous doctor when it comes to mental as well as physical. So can you let us know what's cooking with you?
Sure. I focus on the emotional aspect and the spiritual aspect that also then eventually leads into a physical component there. But I focus on helping an individual see or even hear what they're saying. If they can see it or they can hear it, then they can relate to what it is they're creating, and then they have a healing.
Okay.
Because I frequently would say, what is revealed is healed.
Okay.
And that's really true, because once you catch the unconscious mind and say, aha, that's what you've been doing, and then once you do that, then it cannot use that mechanism that it's been using as a defense for you, thinking that it was okay merely because it was just missing logic.
Well, now, and that doesn't, you're not a shrink.
No.
Because, I don't want emails, please. Knock yourself out, think whatever you think, but don't send me emails. I'm not a big fan of shrinks.
Okay.
Only because if they're really good, I think they're great. But like the psychics, everybody's a psychic now. Everybody's a shrink. And I often find that the people who go into therapy, who go to become therapists, need therapy themselves. I mean, like, for example, there's that old joke that Woody Allen's in therapy for, 60 years or something. That's my fear about shrinks. Now, what I like about your method is you get to the problem, you heal it. It's kind of like you say, you reveal it, you heal it, look at it, take a good look at it. It can take a few months or whatever, and then take care of it.
Right.
But shrinks, every time they portray a shrink, it's like there's whambulance, wham, this thing goes, uh-huh. And then you say more, uh-huh. I've never been to one, although I probably need them. But what's the difference between you and a shrink?
Well, the difference between me and a psychologist or a psychiatrist is that I look at things from a metaphysical point of view. And in the metaphysical world, you believe that your life is created by how you think. We go all the way back to Socrates. And so in believing that, then if, okay, I'm creating my reality and I don't like it, then let me take a look at what I'm thinking. Let me take a look at not just my conscious mind of what I'm thinking, but let me take a look at my unconscious mind of what I'm thinking. And there's layman ways of doing this that is so easy. You can go to a bookstore, you can go to a library, and you can pick up a lot of the layman's books on how to journal, how to write with your unconscious mind and your dominant mind, and let them write back and forth. You can use hypnosis. I happen to be a hypnosis instructor. And you can use hypnosis to go into the unconscious mind and help re-educate your unconscious mind at what you want to achieve. So I'm for the easy methods, and I've been helping people since 1980 and seeing them on a one-to-one basis. First, I started out part-time because there were children to raise, and then eventually I got a healing center I put together myself in Ashland, Oregon. And so I've had a television program. I've done all these things to help educate the public that they can do it for themselves real easily. It's not hard to do. And then they build their self-esteem by that. They're not dependent. They don't have to pay someone an arm and a leg. Not that I begrudge anyone or any money. I don't. We all need to be paid for what we do. When we go to the grocery store, we don't say to them, oh, look, will you take an IOU?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, you're not in California, you're in Arizona, but Arnold Schwarzenegger would like us to take an IOU for everything.
Right.
He'd like it. But, let me clarify. I mean, I don't mean all shrink. I mean the people who just sit there, those like Park Avenue guys, just like, I think there are a lot of good therapists out there who have PhD or in fact, I have a couple of friends who go to some of those. But, I mean, please clarify. A therapist should take how long before you have a breakthrough? I mean, honestly, God, I see so many people. I have a really good friend who's been going to the same therapist, or not therapist, shrink, for